Hello everybody, again this is arceuser, and I'm just going to have to go straight into this battle because it's really long and I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough time. But anyway, this guy's on Cerebi, and this is another UU battle, and he agreed to battle me. So anyway, he has another Arcanine lead, and if you've seen my last video, my other video, there's another person that has a shiny Arcanine lead. Anyway, his finger slips and he uses extreme speed, which of course I'm a ghost type, and I taunt him. And I get down a layer of spikes, and he then uses the right move, Overheat, and that gets me down, would have knocked me out, but if it weren't for Focus Sash. Sorry, I'm going to have to shift here. Okay, so I hope that's better now. Anyway, hang on with Focus Sash, and it's super effective, and he loses some special attack from that, which I don't really care now, and I do use Destiny Bond. So it's actually a great start here. I've come off to a great start with a great advantage. And so that, it takes down his Arcanine, and I got to get up one layer of spikes. And so that's a great intro, great start to this battle. And again, I said it's really long, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish this in time. I may have to make a part 2. But I hope I'll be able to finish it. So anyway, my lead goes down, and so anyway, I send up my Registeel to set up Stealth Rock, and he sends out Blastoise, and I later learned that this thing has Rapid Spin, and that's where I learned it has Rapid Spin. It uses Rapid Spin, and so spikes are gone, but at that very turn I set up Stealth Rock, so it's really just, he blew away spikes, but I just set up Stealth Rock. So anyway, it has leftovers on it, so that gives me sort of an idea what this Blastoise is. So anyway, it surfs on my Registeel, and it does minimal damage, and I Thunder Wave now just because, you know, this thing is a water type, and I'm sorry if I'm shaking. I'm a little bit shaky today, but so hope the quality is good enough for you. So anyway, it's restoring more leftovers, and I Earthquake, just because I don't want to explode yet, and I want to be able to set up Stealth Rock again if this thing does Rapid Spin. And that's actually a crit. And it gets Parahacks here, which I'm pretty happy. So, and again, I'm off to a great start. And I Earthquake again. And his Blastoise is losing health, and it actually has lower health than me, even though it's been doing more stuff than me. And again, it Rapid Spins, so now it blew away Stealth Rock. So I'm just, however many times it can Rapid Spin, I can just set up Stealth Rock again. And he actually switches now, and he sends in his Uxie, and he says that he caught it in a Master Ball because it was good IVs in nature and stuff, and because I was confused why I'd use Master Ball on Uxie. And so then his Uxie returns the Stealth Rock, and I paralyze his Uxie. I'm thinking of just spreading paralysis across his team, and although if he had a Pokemon with Heal Bell, then that would have completely ruined it, but I don't think many Pokemon do have it. If he did have a Miltank, then that would sort of ruin it. But anyway, I switch into Donphan because it has Rapid Spin and it has Assurance, and when he yawns, I decide to go for Assurance, and it actually doesn't do much, so it would have been better to Rapid Spin. And then he U-turns, and he switches back out, and did some damage to me in the process, and sends out his Blastoise again. And I was going to switch out anyway, because Donphan's going to fall asleep. And so there I fell asleep because of the yawn. And so he, again, Blastoise is paralysis, but has leftovers. And at this point, I go back into Registeel, and oh, look, I'm already halfway through my time almost. So, like I said, this is a very long battle, and he Rapid Spins to blow away Stealth Rock, which I can just reset up again. But Stealth Rock, however many times he Rapid Spins, I can just set it up again. So Surf, he uses Surf, And it would be better if he had some physical moves to attack me with, since Registeel is a special wall. And I can just take his surfs all day. And I Earthquake because Stealth Rock, he hasn't Rapid Spinned away. He already has Paralysis. I don't want to explode. And anyway, he surfs again. And still, again, don't take much, even if it is Stab. And he has Leftovers. And I switch at this point into Venusaur because I'm thinking, forget it. Forget all this walling and stuff. And he Rapid Spins now, and he decided to Rapid Spin now and not earlier. So, anyway, he decides to switch, and he sends out his Uxie again, and his Uxie has to take a Leaf Storm. And that gets it down pretty low, doesn't knock it out. And since it is paralyzed, even if it wasn't paralyzed, I would still be faster than it, but paralysis still helps. And this thing also has a Leftovers, which I gave him one exception with all these. I think like most of his Pokemon are holding Leftovers, and he was like, forget it, since I've said no duplicate items, but he was like, forget it, see you later. I was like, well, I haven't been able to find a UU battle in a long time. I'll make an exception this time. So anyway, he sends in a Hitmonlee at this time, and it uses Blaze Kick. And I think I was going to use Sleep Powder, because I know it's limber, and it can't be paralyzed, but it knocked me out. And at this point, I switch back in Donphan, and it tries to Blaze Kick, but Blaze Kick misses, and I'm asleep. And at this point, he decides to switch again into Blastoise, and I'm pretty sure I was going to use Earthquake, but I'm still asleep again. And again, I switch out here because I know it's just going to Surf. And at this point, I switch in Rotom. And it has Thunderbolt to try and take care of it. And it does Surf. And this point, I've sort of lost track of stuff, since I had just been so brilliant. I sort of made a few poor choices that cost me the battle. And it looks like I may have to make a part 2 to this, because I'm getting really low on time, and this is a very long battle. So anyway, but his Blastoise is almost at perfect health now, and I Thunderbolt to stab super effective damage, and it does a little over half, but he knocks out Rotom with Surf, and that's the end of Rotom. And then after that, I don't have much left, but now I switch in Melodic, and I never really got to Rapid Spin, but anyway, I use Hidden Power Grass because that's the best I can really do at this point. Because he actually, well, I'm not going to tell you the ending, but he poisons Melodic, which I have mixed feelings about this. One, poison's always pretty much bad, but for Melodic it's sort of a different case because of Marvel Scale. But I would have rather had Burn, really. So anyway, he's restoring, and I'm not able to do much. And he protects, and I try to Hidden Power, but he protected. And I'm restoring and losing health. So, and pretty soon I'm going to get to where I'm just losing health. But anyway, it looks like I'm going to have to make a part 2 to this. So, yeah, I'll see you. Gonna make a part 2 and watch the part 2. I'm gonna have an annotation here. Just click on the link.